LaMelo Ball explodes in the fourth, but the Mavs take the victory. The Raptors deny Wemby the ball and the win in overtime, and the Grizzlies win their first game of the year after I turned off the TV. This is everything that mattered in the NBA on November 5th. To the best game of the day, and LaMelo Ball had the first 30-point triple-double in 23 years for the Charlotte Hornets, and what was a surprisingly great contest against the Mavs, the final score 124-118 in Dallas. LaMelo had just 7 points entering the final quarter and exploded on huge heat check threes and big plays. He had 23 of Charlotte's 34 points in the fourth to keep it close. He shot 8 of 9 for the quarter and 5 of 6 from the arc. I'll try and put as many of those up currently as I can. The Mavericks shot 6 of 26 from distance early, just putting up awful shots, and they seemed to come out in the second with a bit more of a concentrated effort to attack the rim, and that clearly worked. Luka himself was 0 of 6 from beyond the arc in the first half before finishing 1 assist shy of a triple-double with 23 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists in 36 minutes, despite playing with what I believe is an ongoing calf complaint. Both Grant Williams and rookie Derek Lively II shot 7 of 9 from the floor. Grant finished with 18 points and Lively with 15 points and 14 boards. He looks really good in this Mavericks offense. Kyrie finished with 18, and the broadcast team brought up a really fun stat that Kyrie Irving has never missed a free throw in the fourth quarter in a Mavs uniform. He has 52 for 52 all time. Gordon Hayward finished with 20 points in this game after scoring 15 early in the first half, and Charlotte did have a chance to tie with 8 seconds remaining, but rookie Brandon Miller failed to inbound the ball and caused a turnover. The Raptors clawed down a 17-point deficit in the fourth to force an overtime period and clamp down the San Antonio Spurs, winning 123-116. Key takeaways from this game are A, Scotty Barnes is unreal. He had back-to-back threes and then a dunk off an offensive rebound to bring the lead down to a 2-possession game with about 7 minutes left. B, the Raptors defense is crazy. OG Anunoby and Pascal Siakam were harassing Victor Wembanyama and the passing lanes, trying to deny him the ball, earning a rare amount of praise from Spurs coach Greg Popovich postgame. And C, the Spurs need to find better ways to get Wemby the ball late. Wemby finished with 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 blocks for the Spurs, considering his muted impact in the fourth and in OT. The doubling and the suffocating defense occasionally opening holes for Keldon Johnson and Zach Collins. Johnson top scored with a very efficient 26, and Collins made some noise at the center position himself with 21 points and 11 rebounds. For the Raps, Barnes finished with 30. He had 17 points, 2 steals, and 2 blocks in the fourth alone as he flirted with a 5x5. Again, OG Anunoby was 7 of 13 from 3-point land for his 24 points, what the hell. And point guard Dennis Schroeder also played really well for 24 points and 6 assists. The Cavs suffocated the Golden State Warriors to end their 5-game win streak and beat the Warriors for the first time since Christmas of 2016, 115-104. The Warriors only managed to shoot 36 from the floor compared to Cleveland nearly notching 50. Who else but Donovan Mitchell for the Cavs? He scored 30 again. His season average now leads the league at 32.5 through 6 games. He's missed 1 through injury. Steph Curry had 28 for the Golden State Warriors on the road, while Draymond Green took a kick to the nuts early in the first quarter. Couldn't have happened to a nicer bloke. Kevin Durant had 41 as the Suns end their 3-game losing streak and beat the Pistons in the early game last night, 120-106. The loss is Detroit's 4th in a row despite Cade Cunningham again having 26. Rookie Marcus Sasser had a career-high 22 points. Asor Thompson nearly had a 5x5 in this game as well. He had 14 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, and 4 blocks. I love me a good 5x5 alert. We've only had 3 of them in the last decade. Yusuf Nurkic was the last one to do it in 2019. He had a 24-point, 23 rebound, 7-5 and 5 game. And finally, I watched the Grizzlies vs Portland Trailblazers game, so you didn't have to. The Grizzlies going on a 26-2 run after I turned the TV off to come from behind and win their first game of the year 112-100. You're welcome, Chris Vernon. Bane finished with 30 in this game, Triple J with 27. No Scoot Henderson for the Portland Trailblazers. I was pretty pissed that this turned into a good game after I turned it off because it was sloppy. Jeremy Grant at least was pretty good for the Trailblazers. He had 27 while I was paying attention as the Blazers were held to just 14 points in the final quarter. And finally, to some breaking injury news, the Pelicans guard CJ McCollum has a partially collapsed right lung. He'll be reevaluated in the next 48 hours to determine a return schedule. CJ averages nearly 22 points for the game for the Pels, who are 4th in the West. They're 4 wins and 2 losses. But good news for Pels fans, CJ's actually had this injury before. He missed 3 to 4 weeks from memory in December of 2021. Still with the Blazers, a right lung pneumothorax. That's it for today's episode. You can subscribe, follow, do whatever you want. Thank you. Goodbye.